Hi all, right back with more Fields of Fire, the Normandy campaign. This is mission 4, Hill 192 offensive. This is my part 2 of this mission. We're about to start turn 2, and same night. Have had a couple of drinks, so we shall see. Hoping to get another part in, I think. I don't think it'll be much more than that. And if we get there, that's not guaranteed, but we'll see. So starting turn 2, yeah, let's just bash on. There's still nothing to talk about. Everything went a bit quiet. Admittedly, I've not maybe thrown a lot of videos out there, but yeah, there was some recently. So, but that's fine. That's fine. No news is good news, I think. That's what they say. Right, okay. Friendly higher HQ event, and we have one. Okay. Well, this is a new mission, so let's get the friendly higher HQ events across. I haven't looked at these at all, so I'll just draw a card from there. Zoom out a little bit. On a 10 we get 7. Yep. Well, 7. Zoom back in again. 7. Battalion screaming for action. You must move forward this turn. That's one of the asterisk ones. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm sure that's doable. And again, I'm not 100% clear on what that exactly means. Like I say, I think the question I had out on BGG was regarding the other one where you weren't allowed to move forward. And Andrew answered. I'm not knocking the answer, but it was brief to it. Didn't really. I'm pretty sure I asked more about what means moving forward here. You know what? Okay, it might sound pretty clear to some that what that means is like moving to a card that's further forward, but I don't think it's as clear and cut as that. You know, I think us moving a unit from here to here is not classed as moving forward because we've already got a unit here which is on that same row. Anyway, I'm not going to delve deep into that, and I think what I need to do here, and does that say must? Yeah, you must move forward. So we know that the must part is a must, and that sounds a bit daft as well. But if you look at some old threads regarding this game. And okay, you probably shouldn't be looking at old threads. You should be looking at new threads, and that sounded a bit bad there. Hang on. Yeah, maybe I'm just hearing things. Doesn't look like that. I thought it sounded like a screech of brakes, and might just be me. So that's totally spoiled where I was at though. Okay. I think what I was saying was what I understand that to be is I need to move further forward in this row, this turn, and I must. Yeah, the must bit is being cleared up for sure. That you must do it. Yeah, interruptions here are not helping. Right, so I think I've got to. I'm saying that. How do you must? If I can't give this guy a command, you know, how can I move him forward? You know, I'm saying that I've got one guy here, I've got one guy here, one guy here, one guy here. Sure, you think one of them is going to be able to move forward because it looks possibly like this third platoon HQ is going to platoon move, and it's quite possible that the second platoon is going to platoon move up to there. So what I think I need to do is move a unit onto row 3. That's what I think I need to do to achieve it. And it's not I need to do, I actually must do. So, however, if I wasn't to be able to have a command to do it, then I couldn't do it. So I think that would be okay as well. You know, if it wasn't feasible for me to give an order or take an initiative command to do it. Okay, right. We'll get to that in a minute. So the battalion HQ is not on the map. So the COHQ is here. He's not undercover. He's veteran. So he gets a +1 to this. So 3 plus the 1 is 4. So yeah, he didn't have any saved. He got a poor draw in the first round, didn't he? First turn. So he's got 4. I know I'm just up there, I'm just looking down. He's in communication with everybody actually. When I mean everybody, 1st, 2nd, 3rd platoon, XO and the 1st sergeant, because he's on the same card. So he could activate 4 out of the 5. I'm pretty sure he activates all the platoons and probably does not bother about the XO or 1st sergeant. Yeah, that seems kind of logical. So 1, 2, 3, and he activates 1st, 2nd, and 3rd platoon. I'm stretching here. 2nd and 3rd platoon, and then well, I suppose we should put a couple of blue cubes on these guys, just to say that they are going to have to do things by themselves, but that do things by themselves means just gain 1 command. Okay, so, well, what's first then? Well, I think 3rd platoon, moving up into here, and again, we've got an assault team in there. Here's the thing about going under the foxholes. Well, I don't feel so bad about it now. It's just we're starting under the foxholes here when we were on a PCE marker. Wasn't so good. He's got it's a light machine gun, isn't it? Yeah. Just a 1-step sort of weapons team. We need to spot that. So I'm thinking platoon move up into there and then try and spot that. And I'm probably going under the foxholes. I think so. I don't fear, I think there is a counter-attack event in this mission. So there's always a chance of that. But apart from that, when you're on this card under the cover, well, I don't know, that's not true, because what was it with this light machine gun had an option of on same card placement. But then this is the thing, I'm not doing a PC, I'm not trying to resolve a potential contact there, so there's not any initial danger. I dare say the only thing that could be a counter attack or a package spawns here and then does not open fire at first and then opens fire on this, but we get the chance to react to that, I think. So I don't think there's any great danger. Right, let's do 3rd platoon first. They are not undercover, they are veteran though. Which one's the one that's a line again? Is it 1st or 2nd? 2nd. 2nd platoon HQ's line. So 3rd platoon, he's managed to save 2. So he's veteran, so he gets a +1 to this on the big number. That's a good one. So 4 plus 1's 5, and the 2 he had saved. So he's up to 7. Remember now we're during the daylight, so we can spend 6, and as veteran we can save 9. So we can do some stuff here, I think. So do we platoon move at first then? I think so. yeah, you know what I want to do? I want to... well, I want to push on to one of the potential contact A's, and I was looking at this one, then I'm realising the mines are there. But you know what? Somebody's got to have to be sacrificed and go into there. You will get to what's that? Infiltrate. So it would be an infiltrate, and we could infiltrate under the cover that's there. So that helps a little bit. Was the mines as a -4. So if you manage to infiltrate, you'd get +2, -4. So it's still a -2. It's still a good chance of a hit, isn't it? I don't think there's much more you can do with that. You can't really stop it, and we've got to go into that card if we're going to complete this mission. And the reason I'm talking about going into a PCA marker right now is because we're heavily engaged. So just try and make the most of that. Okay, we've got a lot of commands there. So I am going to platoon move 3rd platoon into hedgerow bocage under this foxholes beside this assault team. That's what I'm going to do, and it's going to cost me 2 commands. Okay, so that's me spent 2 commands, platoon moved up to there. Now these are exposed under the foxholes. This is the same foxholes that this assault team's under as well. But I'm pretty sure we're moving him on. I think maybe just go for the mines card. Why not? We're going to have to do it at some point anyway, and this is a good opportunity, I think, because it's a potential contact A, got an assault team. Yeah, I'm going to do this. So I know it's a bit cruel, but I'm going to spend 1 more command down to 4 and I can leave the foxholes. There was 2 foxholes on the card, right? We're going to attempt to infiltrate up under this cover marker on the cemetery here. Yeah, I've got to remember that we've got to draw 3 cards for that too. So I'm assuming we resolve the infiltrate first. Yeah, that makes sense. So, and it's assault team, so it's a 2-card draw, and these lines, so... And I did pay for that, yeah, but we started with 7s, and yeah, I've spent 3 commands. Okay, so we're going to see how this infiltrate turns out. Oops, I'm zooming the wrong way. So it's a 2-card draw, looking for infiltrate, and we could exhort this as well, so keep that in mind. So 2-card draw, here we go. That's a no. That's a no. Thing was, I was wanting to maybe have attempts at spotting this machine gun up here. Yeah, but it's a -2, you know, we could give it a go. Yeah, okay, I'm going to exhort it then. I don't know. I'm not sure that's wise or not. Well, if it turns up, then it's going to be a wise move. Right, here we go. And it doesn't, so... So a waste... Well, it now feels like a wasted command. So I've spent 1, 2, 3... Well, I had 7... So to be honest, as long as I know I need to stop at 1, I can only spend 6. Right. And I've got 3 left, so I could spend another 2. So yes, we're gonna attempt to spot here. Right, we've not done that for a while actually, and there's some horrible modifiers to that, isn't there? We're going to use some kind of veteran team, which is, what are we on? Is this 3rd platoon? Yeah. 3rd platoon, well, they're all veteran, all the squads, and the platoon HQ. So we'll use 1-3 platoon to attempt to spot, so he's veteran. I think I need that. Actually, there's a chart somewhere, isn't there? Ah, yeah, it's away. It's in the enemy part. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's have a look at this again. Yeah, so this is on page 65. Spot an attempt, draw modifiers table. And I'll be in a... it's not in the new player aid, is it? No, that's just... Yeah. There'll be a player aid, and I'll have it on the player aid here, but I'm just worried in case it's not up to date. So this is the new rulebook. So we'll go with this. Generally, you can always get a minimum of 1 with this, and quite often that's what you end up with. However, we are veteran, so let's have a look. We're veteran, so we're getting a +1. We're not on a higher elevation. Target's card has... I'm just looking here. I know you're not seeing it. It's got a +2 defense, cover and concealment value. Yeah, that's just the cover of the card. Yeah, that's right. So he's not got that. Is it? Because he's under foxholes. Well, you know what, though? We are looking across the white border. Yeah. So it's a +1. I don't... the cover counter doesn't come into it there. And I know it doesn't, and yet I'm challenging myself there. It's just the cover of the card. Pretty damn sure of that. Cover and concealment value. Let's see if I can prove it. I think it's going to tell us here, it's page 36, 5.2.3, cover and concealment value. If a terrain card has a VOF marker on it, that card confers on its occupants its basic cover and concealment value as part of the net combat modifier. Some cards have 2 cover and concealment values with a higher value in large text above the smaller lower value. And then it stretches up to here. Yeah. It's not talking about the actual cover on the card. You know, basic cover, whether it's foxholes cover, strong building, or whatever. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I knew that's what it was, but I don't know. So, okay, moving on. He's not got a +3, he's not got a 0. So, target is undercover, yes, so a -1. Is he a sniper or a forward observer? No. Is he veteran? Well, actually, he is, isn't he? So we've got a +1 and then a -1 here. Is he green? No. On the same card as spotter? No. Is he exposed? No, he's not. This does apply. Is he a unit with a VOF rating of A? He is. So a +1. Oh, okay. So I think we're finishing at +1 there, which is pretty good. Because base draws 2 cards. +1. -1 for veteran. So +1 for us being veteran, -1 for him being veteran. But +1 for him being a unit with a VOF rating of A. So we're getting a +1. Okay, that's good. So we're getting a 3-card draw here to try and spot. And we're looking for the crosshairs. Right. Have I spent my command point for that? I don't think I have. We started at 7. 1, 2. Maybe I have. I don't think I have. We platoon moved, so that would take us to 5. And then what did I do? I moved the assault team up. That would take us to 4. Right, hang on. I kind of felt like I was at 3 at that time. Did I do something else? You will try and play this game with a drink, Grant. We platoon moved for 2. We were at 7, I know that for sure. So that took us down to 5. We then sent the... Well, I botched that up as well. Oh, no. We exhorted. Yeah, he should still be exposed, Grant. We've missed that, haven't we? So what we did was we attempted to infiltrate and drew 3 cards that didn't help me with that, and then we exhorted it for another card and it still didn't help me. So we are marked exposed. Yeah, careful, Grant. So, and well, just as well, looking back on that, so that tells me 1, 2 for the platoon move, 1 for the infiltrate, 1 for the exhort. We're now going to use 1 more. Remember, I can go down to 1 because I started at 7. We're going to use 1 more for the spotting attempt. Right, 3 card draw. Right, we'll do it now. 3 cards, looking for the crosshairs. There we go. 1, 2. Oh, that's wasted. Wasted. Yeah, it doesn't do anything spotting wise, I don't think. The concentrate fire would give it a critical, but no. So we spot this guy, and some things happen. So that comes off. This is an assault team, innit? So it's not going to be able to do anything about it. And this guy's an assault team as well, Grant. You just moved him up there. So he's not going to do anything about it. However, this whole platoon are going to open fire. And yeah, remember, we're exposed. So the mortar's out, the 50 cal machine gun's out. And we don't have the light machine gun, so unfortunately it's the small arms, isn't it? Yeah. Well, you still have 1 more command you could use. So you could fire a bazooka, fire a rifle grenade, concentrate fire, or you could save your commands. I don't know actually, because this guy's pretty, although he did get a pinned result, he's pretty solid, isn't he? He's in a strong building in the village, and he's pinned, so he's got a +7 right there. And he's only getting attacked with automatic weapons, so maybe we just don't care so much at the moment. I don't know if that's daft or not. Yeah, it's just to save commands. It's just to like not burn everything out. And yeah, I think I will. I think I'll just leave that. At least we've got small arms. He's going to have to draw a card to see what happens. Yeah, and we can worry about the rest later. So I'm going to save the last 2 commands. Probably a bit too careful. Yes, I know. Right, so we've got first and second to go. Well, first, second probably wants the platoon move up as well. Yeah, no assault team to push forward though, so a bit risky platoon. Yeah, maybe. Right, second platoon. He is, he's a wine, isn't he? Yeah, so he's a wine, so no modifications to this. The big number though, it's a 3. That's okay, I had 1 saved, yeah. So he's got 4. Right, I'm going to take 2 of them away, and we're going to platoon move with second platoon up into the marsh here. Now we do need to watch, we are going to have to take this card for sure. I've already said we don't need to take these. I'm not saying I might not have a go at them, but priority wise I want to push forward still and may come back to them. But it's not part of the mission goal, so So yeah, so I've spent my 2, so I'm going to platoon move up into the marsh. So let me get that sorted. Okay, so platoon move into the marsh, they're all exposed. We've still got the 3-2 squad here. And we've got 2 more commands. So do we... I don't think we need to worry about this too much. We've got automatic weapons on that. It's got all pinned fire. I'm not bothered about it so much just yet. Well, we could do a, grenade attack. If he stays pinned, we'll maybe attempt a grenade attack in general initiative if we get the chance, because that's a good one, because they don't get a free grenade attack back if they're pinned. So do I break down another squad and push it forward, or do I take a chance and push the squad forward? You know what? Because we're heavily engaged, I'm gonna do that, and that will save us a command. So I'm gonna spend 1 more, and I'm gonna move this forward under that cover marker into the open fields. Yuck. Okay. Has to be done. Well, it doesn't. Maybe you should be making that an assault team, Grant. Let me just hold my thoughts there. It's just going to be an extra command to... We are only on turn 2, Grant, as well, so there's not a mad rush as of yet. Oh, let's go for it. I'm maybe getting a bit keen because I seem to be awful lucky. I seem to be getting away with too much, and something needs to happen, I think, to wake me up. But right, I'm going to do that, and then I'll save the last command of 2nd platoon. So a bit risky there. Right, and then 1st platoon as veteran, not undercover. He's got no command saved, so we're going to draw this as, well, it's a +1 because he's veteran. Ooh, that's nice. So +1 is going to be 6. So he's going to have 6 commands. He didn't have any saves, so he could spend all of them if he wanted to. I'm not sure he's going to though. He's kind of stuck here. Probably not even want to do anything. Now COHQ can still communicate. They are by radio. Oh, I've took the EXO with me there. Sorry, he shouldn't be there. Did we come from under the foxholes? No, we did not. EXO's not part of the platoon. I know it was in the last mission when we attached them to the platoons, but no, not this time. Although I might well be moving them up, to be honest. I think 1st platoon's maybe just going to save his commands. Yeah, I think so. He's a veteran, so he can save up to 9. Save the 6 just now, and then let's just see what goes on. Like I say, maybe can get a grenade attack, depending on if they become unpinned, then maybe not. Okay, so I'm going to save all 6 commands for 1st platoon. Right, so then we're into the initiative of the staff. So the 1st sergeant is going to get 1 and save it. The XO is going to get 1. Yeah, it seems kind of daft him sitting back there in the woods, I think. So yeah, he's gonna move up and join them. He'll be exposed as well, and that'll cost me 1 command, and he'll save the other command. Okay, that's fine. Right, so general initiatives this time. Well, I think that guy moved undercover. This guy moved undercover as well, didn't he? So we don't need to go looking for cover. That was a good thing about the previous combat patrols, is you're moving it undercover, exposed. You don't need to try and search for it. I guess that's what the patrols were mainly about, is finding the best place to be. I think, yeah, because we can fire a grenade now. He can't react while he's pinned. Right, anyway, let's draw for general initiative. Unmodified small number. Right, we get 2. That's good. Okay, well, let me just think about some other things, maybe. Blundered. I spoke about it as well when we moved on to this card there. I said, right, I need to do the infiltrate first, and then I didn't even mark him exposed because we exhorted and I got carried away and moved on. Because we need to draw the 3 cards then and then. Okay, well, the deck's moved on, the deck of cards moved on. I could shuffle the deck up, but is that going to make any difference? Will I just draw 3 cards now? I think I will. I'll just carry on now, and like I've said before, I don't feel quite so bad with this game with the card draws, or maybe I'm just getting stronger and getting past that problem of random cards being in an order that I shouldn't really. There shouldn't really be an order of random cards. They're random, Grant. But yeah, I should have done that at the time, shouldn't I? Draw 3 cards and see if the mines triggers the mines. Okay, so I'll do it now. And I won't shuffle the deck. I'll just draw 3. And looking for a burst icon. I'm kind of hoping I get a burst here, because it's going to make me look bad if I don't. So here we go. Right, well, I certainly do. Right. Okay, so the mines do go off. So I flip that over and I'll just put it down beside the unit. And then once we resolve the combat of that, it just flips back over and stays in the card. Yeah, so it's looking a bit grim for that guy. But you never know. Right, so 2 commands, 2 initiative commands. Right, so I'm going to attempt a grenade attack. So this is a hand grenade attack, and we're attempting it on the this 2-step squad here. So I get to choose that one. They're not undercover, so I get to choose the 2-step squad as a grenade attack. So that's going to cost me 1 of the initiative commands. I'm line quality, so this is a hand grenade attack. This will give me an experience point. Well, if it's successful. If it fails, remember it's a grenade miss on the card, which isn't going to help me. So it's a 2-card draw, looking for a grenade. Here we go. That's a no. That's a no. No, I can't exhort, can I? Exhort needs to come from an HQ or staff. Okay. Right then. Well. Okay, well, that's a grenade miss then, isn't it? Where are we? Grenade miss. So that's going to go on the card. It's going to affect everybody. Right. You could call in mortar fire here as well, Grant. Why did I not consider any of that? I think because I wasn't overly bored about it. Yeah, I don't think we'll do that, actually. What's he getting? He's getting only the +1 there. +1 for the foxholes. +2. Yeah, but we are firing with small arms. So it is a +2, but we could concentrate fire. I mean, yeah, we could fire a bazooka, could call mortar fire. I feel like it's a bit of a waste calling the mortar fire. Yeah, I think I'm just going to concentrate fire. We might get lucky and get a critical hit. So I want to use one of my veteran squads. 2-3. Would that do? Yeah, they're all veteran. So 2-3 squad attempting to concentrate fire on this foxholes. So it's going to be a 3-card draw because he's a veteran. 1, 2, 3. Looking for crosshairs. That'll do. Give me another one. Come on. No. Okay. Another one would have been pretty good, actually. So just one. So concentrate fire on the foxholes. Not critical. And that's my general initiative. Where are we at? 36 minutes. Yeah. Let's get the turn finished. It's all going reasonably smooth. Now we did. Stop. Did I move forward? Yeah, I did. I pushed this forward and that. Did I not? Yeah. Kind of forgot all about that. So that to me is we've achieved one event. So 1 times event. Which will get us a point at the end. Right, so enemy higher HQ event segment. There is not one. Right, so enemy activity. Right, so we've got one enemy here and we've got 2 on this card. That's it, innit? Yeah, so we need to, this is number 1, this is number 2. We're drawing a 1, so it's the white machine gun here. So what is it? Undercover. It's undercover, but not under fire. It's veteran, it's not pinned, it's not a lot. We are in defensive hierarchy and deliberate tactics. Okay. It's not on the same card as us. Yeah, so defensive, deliberate, we're looking at this column here. It's not on the same card as opposing unit, so no. It is under fire. Actually, it's under fire. No, it's undercover. It's move down a bit, Grant. Let's show people. It's not under fire, but not undercover. Well, it's under fire, but it's undercover, so that one doesn't count. It is under fire from a different direction to its own PDF. Yes. Because its own PDF is firing at the village here, and it's under fire from the, whatever this is. Hedgerow Bocage, I think. I know. So it's under fire from this direction anyway. So that's a yes. So under fire from a different direction to its own PDF. On the deliberate column, we're rolling on a 4. We get a 3. That could be shift fire. Eh? Yeah. Shift PDF to direction of incoming fire. That's not nice. No, I wish I had thrown the mortar in. I should have thought about that. That's an error, Grant. That's an error. I know in hindsight, but I should have realised that it was a possibility you could do that. Occasions previously I've noticed if it's been pinned, if the unit's been pinned, there's not a danger, but I could have fired mortar fire into there and that would have stopped him from shifting. That's bad, we're exposed, we're in a bit of trouble. So he's now not going to be firing on here. Yeah, that's a schoolboy error. definitely. So that comes off. That comes off. We've still got small arms fire on him. He's got automatic weapons fire on us. Put that down at the top. That's bad. That's bad. The concentrate fire on him still stays there. That's fine. Okay. Right, well, maybe learn from that. Right, so this two, I've got 2 units here, so I'm going to randomise them. So 1 and a 2, just to see which one does what first. Again, I'm not 100% sure if it matters. We've got a 1, so it's going to be the squad. Both of the units are pinned and not under cover. That's going to be the other side, isn't it? So pin, not under cover. We're doing the squad, 2-step squad first. Oh, hang on. No. They're pinned and on the same card as opposing unit and not under cover. Because they are. Yeah. That's right. So there's this one here. No leader with them. It's on a 5. We get a 4. They're going to fall back. Pinned on same card as an opposing unit and not under cover. Pinned on same card as opposing unit and not under cover. Yeah, that's right. It's all right. Right, so we're going to fall back. Moving on card unit. Let's go. The description of it here. I'm just wondering if that's going to give me enough. Probably not. Knowing me. Move the unit 1 card away from opposing units to card with the best cover, including cover marker areas. Prioritise cards out of opposing line of sight. Well, it can't get out of line of sight. It could move on to a card with our units. You know what? I think it's going to. Oh, that, no, come on. It's not going to do that, surely. Okay, so I'm definitely going to look into this, but the unit's here, and to fall back, it needs to go here, here, or here, right? Now, my thinking is it wants to be out of line of sight at first. Well, it can't get out of line of sight in any of the 3 cards. The next one it wants to go is best cover, which suggests the cemetery here. Although in saying that, the foxholes and the open fields might balance that out. But the cemetery's got mines in it. So, I mean, come on, surely not. Well, I don't know. I get the feeling it doesn't really give you right, here we go. Fallback priorities. Okay, so what we got here. This is on page 66. Fallback priorities. Enemy units that receive a fallback order as a result of an activity check will move towards their own side of the map, generally the top of the map. Yes. Choose a card to move to with the following priorities. If more than one move fits, then determine it randomly. Right? So this is all it's given you. A card that is out of line of sight of any opposing units. We can't do that. The card with the highest cover value, including the value of existing available cover markers. This can include cards occupied by opposing units. Okay. Move into cover if available upon reaching top row of cards. Will move off the edge of the map. Do not extend the map. Note in some scenarios. Yeah, that's not relevant. That's it. So these rules are strict about there's no rule 42 or anything like that in here. And yeah, I mean it's kind of silly this unit moving on to this card with the mines. There's nothing I'm reading there says that it won't do that. However, it's going to get a +1 defense here, right? +1 cover here. It would also get a +1 cover here. And not here. So I'm going to randomize between these 2 cards. I think that's right. I know it sounds daft, but there's nothing there. Has this been asked before? Maybe I could do a quick search for fallback, maybe. But, you know, some of these things happen. He's looking for the best cover. He might not know that minefield's there. I mean, we didn't know that minefield was there when we moved on to that card. The fact that it's showing mines there is maybe just knowledge that we know. He doesn't know that, you know? He's just looking for the best cover, and it could be here or it could be here. So he's going to say he's going to toss a coin and say, right, let's go here. Boom. Yeah, I'm going to actually just go with that, I think. See. I'll have a quick look. Okay, there's lots of threads regarding fallback. You should have realised that. I wanted to stick by my guns with what I'm thinking, and then there was a couple of sort of comments on the threads, and that's where Andrew was involved as well, that got me thinking that there might be some deeper priorities, but I find that strange because this rulebook is meant to be, you know, getting redone, getting all spruced up, and for it to just say that there's A2 priorities and not mention anything else seems a little odd, which makes me want to think that they decided that, yeah, they will fall back, they'll look for the A2 priorities, because these are things that they know. Well, you know, does the unit know it? It's here. Does it know if it can get out of line of sight of the units? I suppose maybe that's a knowledge it might know. Does it know if it's going to go for the best cover? Yeah, maybe. Does it know there's a minefield here? Well, maybe not. Does it know that there was a VOF, I don't know, heavy weapons on this card? Maybe not. So that's all I can conclude by it. However, I did feel a bit uncomfortable about pushing on and thought I'd bring it out there just in case it's one of these things that maybe there's more to it. And so I popped a question out there just asking basically that. That's now going to prevent me from moving forward, isn't it? Well, I tell you what I could do. I could draw the card between here and here. But then what if it comes back? No, it would totally avoid the mines and it would go to here. Well, either stop the video now and wait on the answer, wait on Andrew getting out of his bed, or push on with, well, yeah, we could draw a card. Well, I would be drawing a card to see if it goes here or here. So I suppose I would be carrying out that sort of rule. I suppose that's the closest I've got to a Rule 42 situation about how you deal with it, is still having to draw a card randomly. Yeah, because I can't really push on at all because I need to now. Well, I'd be drawing other cards. Like we've said, I seem comfortable about the card situation, but well, let's draw a card then and see if it would go here or here. And if it turns out it goes here, I'm going to put it here, but I'm not going to draw for the mines. You know, because I need to draw 3 cards. I'm not going to do that right away. Until I get an answer. Yeah, that sounds rubbish as well, Grant. I could just hope I get a 2 out of my card here. And then it'll let me move on. Let's go for that. Let's hope we get a 2. So this is a 1, this is a 2. Come on, give me a 2, please. Right, so I get a 1. So if it was a random draw, it's going here beside the mines. And do we have a? There must be another mines marker. Hang on, might need to search for a bit here. Okay, so I'll put another mind marker there. So if you've got that right, this unit should now draw 3 cards. Well, you know what? We were a bit late in drawing the cards for that as well, so we'll just pause that little bit there just now and we'll move on just so we can keep moving. So now that if he wouldn't choose that, he's going to be sitting here under the foxholes. Oh, by the way, he's going to be exposed as well. Wherever he moves to, it will be exposed. Right, so now we're looking at the pinned fire team. Hang on. That was pinned, wasn't it? What did I draw? Yeah, it was pinned on the same card, wasn't it? Fall back, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so this is the same. This is pinned on the same card. Yeah, we kind of don't want this guy to fall back because we want to keep our heavily engaged status. So, pinned on the same card as opposing unit and not undercover. So we're on this again. Right, let's just move on. Forget about the sequence of the cards, Grant. So on a 5, we get a 1. That's good. Is that not no action then? Yes, as. So he's not gonna do anything. So that's good. Yeah, so that's the fire teams are staying there. So that's all activity. Will that change anything? No, he can still fire. He will fire with all pinned. Well, actually, no. If that's up there, they're going to be firing at each other as well, aren't they? So if we do have this right, although you know what, I think this is the right way to do it. So we've got mines exploded on that guy. He's undercover. He's an assault team though, and they are exposed automatic weapons. We don't know if he's been hit by the mines yet or not. We'll draw 3 cards when we find out for sure. And just wherever the deck is at the time, we'll just draw then. So I need a PDF going both ways, and they're both shooting each other with automatic weapons then, aren't they? Yes. So automatic weapons there. Not that that's going to affect him at the moment because he's getting hit by the mines. And automatic weapons there, and let's hope the same thing for him. But we'll come back to that. Okay, so that was the enemy activity. Yeah, I need to get this wrapped up now. We're getting a bit late. So enemy activity, yeah, I might have to stop then because I'm not going to know about the mines, am I? Well, let's get to the point where we need to stop. I think it's quite close, Grant. Enemy activity, capture segment, retreat segment. No, none of that. No, that's pinned. That's unpinned stuff. No. Fire mission update segment. None of that. So potential contacts. What have we got then? Yeah, this could. We've got one here, have we? No, we've not moved on there. We moved in here, and we moved in here. Yeah, that's a 2-step squad, and that was an assault team, wasn't it? Yeah. So we've got a potential, an A there and an A there. That's all we've done, isn't it? So the good thing is we're still heavily engaged. Yes. In fact, we've got 2 cards with friendlies and enemies on it. And we've got other cards with VOFs as well. So we're definitely heavily engaged. So heavily engaged with an 8. Well, actually, we need to decide which card. So this is a 1, this is a 2. We've got a 2, so it's going to be this card here. We are heavily engaged on an A. Maybe 4? Maybe 3. Yeah, on an A, heavily engaged is a 3. So we have 3-card draw here. So, hoping not for the word contact. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully I've not missed the shuffle card again. But off a low here. So, there it's there. Right. Oh, there's 2 of them. The problem is we're now going to shuffle the deck though, so that does not bode well. Well, it doesn't help. It means that we can just as easily get another contact from the other one now. So that's this one here, and we've got a contact. I was hoping to wrap this up. I can't stop now though, can I? Okay, shuffling the deck up, and we're going to look for a potential contact A, and that open fields. Right, let's go and have a look. Right, potential contact A, fresh deck. On a 10 we get a 5. And it's an A. 5 is 12, a command post. So package 12, a command post. Package 12, command post. Place PDF, FOF, yes. It's not spotted. Package placement would be on same card. It's a squad plus a leader under bunker. Oh, we're getting a leader. So squad plus a leader under bunker. Yeah, okay. So we've got a squad. Now there's going to be issues placing this. I don't think so. No, I don't think there's going to be a problem. So that's a squad. And the leaders apparently don't do anything better than the next one. They're just... I don't even think they're numbered or anything, are they? Whether they've got different symbols there. I've just got leader. Right, and then what was it under? Bunker. Right. So there we go. And I just want to check the leader. Now, this could go on same card if we happen to get that. I'm not quite sure how that works. Can it still be firing on the unit on the same card? Right, we'll worry about that when we come to it. I just wanted to check. Right, so if it comes back to a placement, it's going to be on same card. Yeah, that's right. I just want to check. The leader comes with... Is it a rifle grenade or something? A grenade or something? Yeah, comes with 1 rifle grenade, the leader. The squad comes with a Panzerfaust, but I don't know. They don't. Right, I didn't know we had rifle grenades in here for the Germans. So I'm going to have to hunt for that. There must be... I don't think I've seen a rifle grenade. I can't just use one of the green ones, surely. Right, give me a sec. Oh, I found one. So rifle grenade, 1 shot. So it's just the same. That's not got that in our ones, is it? Or has it? Oh, it does. Sorry, my bad. It does. It's got exactly the same. Just probably not looked at it before carefully enough. So that comes with the leader as well. And they're all going on the same card. So where are they going? Right, well, I'm kind of hoping I don't get a 1 or a 2 here. So here we go. 6. Right, good. As front at max line of sight. Okay, so front at max line of sight from here is here. However, we could potentially, because the squad can be at long range. The grenade cannot, but I don't think that's really relevant. We could potentially have a hill here, is what I'm saying, with another terrain card, and then be able to see this open fields. So I'm going to draw to see if there is a hill there. And we get a hedgerow bocage, right. So I'm putting that back, shuffling it in, and we're deciding that that's fine. So he's going to go... So the bunker's going to face towards open fields. He wasn't spotted as well, was he? No, I don't think so. Still going back to check. Command post. No. Right, not spotted. So, on the farm, yeah? That's right. So, we've got a squad and the leader with the rifle grenade. So, I'm assuming he goes with that, but I guess the squad must be able to use it. I don't know. And then they're under this bunker. The bunker's got to face that way. And remember, that's the only way they can fire while in the bunker. I remember reading something recently about, it got me thinking, that's just triggered just now, about if they want to do something different, they could come out the bunker. And it kind of worried me, and I thought, we had a bunker once before, and I was like, did I consider the fact of them coming out the bunker and doing the action that they wanted to do? And I'm not really that sure, to be honest. So this is going to say that they're unspotted. Let's put that on top there as well. And they're going to have a PDF pointing down here, and they're going to have automatic weapons on us. Yep. We can't see him. Well, yeah, that's a squad actually, so that would have worked if we could have seen him, but we can't, so that's that. Right, okay. Trying to rush things now because I'm past my time. We've still got another contact, haven't we? Here. Yeah, so is it a 3-card draw, did it say? Oops. Heavily engaged stall, it's a 3-card draw. Right, so 3 cards, the deck was reshuffled, wasn't it? Yeah. So here we go. 3-card draw, rally, no, good. Whew. I'm relieved about that for 2 reasons. Well, the main reason being I kind of need to call it a night. So that was the cemetery, wasn't it? Yeah, so that's that cleared, right. Well, I think I might just stop there actually. Yeah, because there's still quite a bit of combat to deal with, isn't there? Yeah, I will. And we're an hour and 2 minutes, and I've just run out of time. It's probably the bit slowing me down with the question I had to go and deal with as well. So I'll mark my phase marker on pinned recovery we can deal with. We'll just want to go into the combat segment because this is pinned and not under fire, so that can come off. This is pinned, this is under fire though. Yeah, so it was just that one. So now we're going into the combat effects segment, so I'll mark that with my phase marker, and we'll come back tomorrow and deal with that. I'll just have a quick look in case we've got a quick response, in case Andrew's not away his bed yet, or got out of his bed, or whatever the time difference is going either way, I don't know. I'm about midnight here, so don't know what that means back where you are. So yeah, just to see. Yeah, okay, give me a sec, I'll go and check. Okay, yes, I did get an answer from Andrew saying that, yeah, it is intended that they would flee back into VOFs, minefields, etc. They just want to get out of there and whatever. So, I'll just draw the cards. So it's this guy here, isn't it? Yes. So he's going to draw 3 cards to see if when he moved on to the card. And yes, I know I should have been done at the time, but you know what, I forgot for my unit as well. So hopefully he gets hit as well, but if he doesn't, then good enough. Right, so 3 cards to see a burst icon. That's a no. That's a yes. Okay. Right, good. So he's hit as well with the mines. So I'll just use that, flip it over, and see he's affected by the mines as well. and all is good. Okay, so I'll leave it for now, and I'll be back hopefully tomorrow at some point. And yeah, there's a bit more going on now. Bit concerned about this, but we'll see what happens. We'll just need to try and deal with it. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. Cheers.